Gimli. 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 Game report. Game report. Game report.
I almost forgot to hit unmute on the mic again, but I didn't. It's okay. You can praise me for what a good job I did by not unmuting, by not muting the second one. What's up? What's up? What's up? How's it going, everyone? How's it going, Kiwi and Anthem and Inky, Dolan and King, Carthen and Jet? Whoa. Wait, did I forget anyone? Brad here today. AOE underscore Kuma. Hey guys, did you know AOE underscore Kuma is here? And Muffin maybe, unless he went lurk mode. A VCM was lurking today. It's always nice to see VCM. How's everyone doing? I myself am doing I'm a little off right now. Like I was good for most of the day, but then I ate an entire bag of candy and now my stomach hurts. Yay, glad to see you're here, Muffin. I've been busy today. What? Whoa, 20 stream streak? That's like 2 tens. That's almost higher than I can count. The highest I can count is 21 as a blackjack. You don't really need to be able to count higher. Busy eating candy. No, actually, okay, so what I did today, I got up and then I started doing my physical therapy. And then I used the bathroom and that really hurt my hemorrhoid, but we didn't have any hemorrhoid cream. So I was like, oh, it's whatever. So I started sorting some photos, but then it started to hurt real bad. So I had to go into town and buy some hemorrhoid cream. And then I also got the new Monterey Jack steak burrito from Taco Bell as like a treat. Dolan Street got smaller. Ha! You guys like hearing about hemorrhoids, right? That's a thing everyone wants to hear about. No, your poor streak. I'm so sorry your streak got broken, Dolan. I know how much your streak was important to you, how prideful you were about how big it was. Sure. Taco Bell while living in this state? Risky, risky. It's okay, it didn't have any lettuce on it. It wasn't the kind that had lettuce. It was just meat and cheese and rice. It was really good though. No, I'm so sorry your streak got broke, Carthen. I thought for sure I was going to be a bit late today. But I locked in and got everything done in time because I was sorting through all my photos. No, why did you make me bald, Eddie? You didn't even let me finish the introduction. How did I fuck it up so that the bald makes the bubble appear? I'm ready for death. I embrace it. Thank you for the head pat. I don't want to make the bubble disappear because I think it's gonna mess up the hair. I don't want to end the bald early. That would be evil of me. Actually, wait, I am evil. I can do what I want. But I won't do it this time. See, look, it's gone now. I gotta fix that later. What's weird is it was working and not doing the bubble, but now it suddenly is. This is somehow Dolan's fault. Why did you make the bubble appear, Dolan? Hmm? When are you gonna take responsibility? I gotta say, I had to filter out a lot of photos. Some of them were just shit. Some of them, you can't really show on Twitch. Some of them would dox people. Yeah, Dolan will pay. Is there a D colon sound? Oh yeah, if I had more time, I was gonna also add more emote sounds. Someone posted a bunch of them in the Soul Discord, and I was missing some, so I downloaded them. And I was gonna add them today, but I didn't because I was so busy. I was so busy going into town, doing my physical therapy, and most of it was really just sorting photos. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. My nephew came in, and he knows he's not supposed to come in here without knocking and getting permission first. So I'm gonna have to kill him later. That one doesn't count. I had to mute. Hello, Dolomite. You guys know about the mineral dolomite? It looks pretty cool. And there's like a movie called Dolomite, I think. I haven't seen it. Thank you for letting it slide. You gotta go easy on me today. I got a tummy ache. Very. My VTube studio is definitely lagging a little. I don't know if it's the tracking or the program itself. I need to go through OBS and try to optimize it. Yeah, that's why I came up with Dolomite. Dolomite. Ooh. It's Dolomite, baby. Hell yeah. Did I do anything else? Oh, for those Uma Musume players, I came in third in Group B in the CM, but I didn't really train anyone for this. So, I'll just take the free gems. Ni howdy. Haunts indeed. Did everyone do their daily gambling? First fucking place, McQueen. I saw. Good job, Ice. 20 wins. How did you do it? I mean, I know how I didn't do it. I didn't prepare, like, at all. You don't gamble, Carthen? Why not? But gambling is an investment. I'm kidding. Disclaimer, every time I joke about gambling being a good idea, it's actually a joke. Gambling is stupid. Do not ever do real life gambling. Only pretend gambling where there's no money involved. Next CM is Mile. I'm making a Manhattan Cafe for Mile. Ooh, I got some really strong regular ogre caps for Mile. Impulsive family history. I tend to just play safe and avoid. Real. I don't have an impulsive family history, but I do have issues that make me very impulsive, so I gotta be careful too. I get it. You should gamble right now. No, don't gamble. Thank you for the snacks. Who was first today? I scroll down.
99% of gamblers quit before they win big.
True. Gamble only with fake money and points. True. Thank you, Jet Fuel Drinker, for the first. Thank you, Jet, for the Daily Nuggy and Muffin. Dolan and Kiwi. Anthem. And AoE _ Kuma, and goes by that name and no other name anywhere else. King Ice. Thank you, Kiwi, for the 20 stream streak. Where did the Hayward... I know you changed your name to Hayward Kiwi, but where did the Hayward come from? Amber, I'm killing you. Go ahead and try. Thank you, Carthen, for the Daily Nuggy. Thank you, Jet Fuel, for the 20 stream streak, and Dolan for the 3 stream streak. Look up a Hayward Kiwi? No, I won't look it up because I'm cool. Hi, Grad. Thank you for the nuggie. Thank you, Inky, for the nugget. And Carthen for the 3-stream streak. Curse you, Eddie, for the bald. I'm kidding. Thank you, Lulu, for the nugget. And that's everyone. Okay, you'll never know then. It's true, I will never know. Keep laughing, nerd. Don't worry, I am. Oh, don't worry, I am. Wahaha. I don't have the wahaha emote sound. I'm a fake streamer. I don't even have wahaha. That one is actually kind of annoying though, but that's kind of part of the charm of some of the emote sounds, right? If it's okay, I'm not even gonna try to like yap about anything like specific. I'm just gonna go straight to photo showcase. It'll be easier to talk about photos and like stories related to them. So I can phone it in today. Behold, look at it. Delicious curry. Are you all jealous? Are you all jealous of this delicious curry that I got to eat? Hmm? You should be. One thing I really love, especially like if you hike in the morning or like the evening, but especially morning, you can see these like sunbeams. I forget what they're actually called. Are they just sun rays? You haven't had curry? You gotta have curry muffin. Specifically, the kind I really fuck with is Japanese style curry. It's so good. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I love light coming through things. Crepuscular rays, aka God rays. Hell yeah. Here's some more. I like this. Honestly, this one's kind of really pretty. I only could look at these a little closely while I was trying to sort through them. Very nice pick, by the way. Thank you. I will warn you, some of these are like much more recent, and then it's going to go back to the old ones, all the way back to the newest ones. But like these first ones, I don't know why, but they're at the start. Are pretty new. Basically, the way I decide if I take a picture is I see it and say, "Oh, that's pretty," and then I take a picture. Everything I learned about photography, I learned from Pokemon Snap. Here's just a field of, I think that's a crop, right? I forget. I just saw this and was like, wow, this is pretty. I know there's a lot of corn and soybeans growing around here. But is that soy? I'm not sure. Here's some delicious ramen I ate out of the fine china. Mm-hmm. There's a chipmunk. One time I went on a trail and I saw like 20 different chipmunks on like an hour-long loop trail. There's so many chipmunks. Pokemon Snap, the only Pokemon game I've ever played. You should play the new one that they did. It's actually really good. Here's a cool little wood bridge. If I ever go past a photo too quickly and you're like, I kind of want to see that photo a bit more, just say the word and I'll go back maybe. Here's a cool little thing at some trail somewhere. You can go down and just walk around in a little creek. I just saw the pin. Freak you, Amba. Yeah, you saw that I pinned that you got caught gambling. Caught pickpocketing. I know, I'm very funny. Exclamation point, drink dirty brown water. No, I don't want to drink dirty brown water. There is going to be some dirty brown water. Look at this fungus. Ooh, prediction. What's the prediction? Win ammonites if you make the correct prediction. What was the prediction? Oh, it's a coin flip. A mod is going to have to resolve that. What? Yeah, flip. Look at this fungus. Is anybody here a fungus head? A mycology nerd? Thank you, Axie, for the daily nuggie. We're looking at photos today. Also, I'll try to pay attention, and if chat is in the way of a photo, I'll move it. I like eating fungus in my sandwiches. True. You don't know if you like giving them head though. Looks like mushrooms. I am eating mycology right now, but otherwise no. This is the most insane thing I've ever seen. This isn't like a photo, but I saw this one time. Who wants to buy a single spam? Is this not the most deranged thing you've ever seen? Who's out here buying one spam? And you can visit spam.com. Like, what the fuck? Oh my gosh. It's so goofy. This guy I just thought was pretty. I love a nice blue sky contrasting with beautiful green forest. That's someone's snack in a lunchbox. The worst thing about those packets is they suck. Every tuna one I tried sucked too. True. Hey mod, if you make heads win, I will do something cool. Don't. You gotta make sure you flip the coin genuinely. Here's my kitty. Her name is Nyx. She's pretty great. The way I found her, we had a feral cat on the front porch, and she had kittens. One day, all but one just up and vanished. Like, for a few days, it was just her. Does she like sticks? I don't know. My Loki savings. Ooh. Rip. Rest in peace, King Ice. Or did you lose? Did it get resolved? I can't see very easily from here. So me and my little brother brought her in, gave her a little flea bath, and then we kind of have like a room where she like if she got away, it would be kind of hard for us to find her, like make sure she's okay. So I just like held her against my chest as I was like falling asleep one night and like was just petting her, and I fell asleep and like woke up. And when I woke up, she was just rubbing up against me, purring against me, when before she was like trying so hard to get away. So I think I gave her Stockholm syndrome. I'm used to people not gambling enough, so I play it safe. Why gamble a 1v1, bruh? It just so happens that this is the one time you went hard and I didn't. Oh yeah, I've talked about my ceiling hole before. It's fixed, but this is the ceiling hole pretty early on. Later on, you'll see that as it progresses a little bit, and then you'll get to see it fixed. But isn't that a beautiful ceiling hole? Whoa, look at that. It's a fallen over tree with no bark. Yeah, apparently we got beavers around here, although I've only ever seen them once. That's a bit more than I thought it was. It's oddly grotesque. The hole or the tree? Finger the ceiling ussy? Oh no. Aw, you balded me. Oh, I didn't even realize I was being scanned because I was so locked in. Hi, Eki. Beaver? I hardly know her. There's actually controversy going on right now because Buc-ee's is suing a local gas station that has a beaver as its mascot. And apparently they have a history of doing that, like just suing any other place near them that has a mascot. But I do want them to lose, but I did lose a little bit of sympathy for the place because apparently they started selling AI like t-shirts or merch or something. I'd still rather they win over Buc-ee's though because, fuck Big Corpa. It's pronounced Bussies. True. Oh god. No mushrooms on the tree. Hasn't been there long. Oh, you're gonna see some mushrooms today. There's gonna be so many mushrooms. Buc-ee's probably got some AI slop now or down the line. I bet you they do. Here's just a tree on a trail that I thought looked kind of pretty. You know, nothing too much here. Here's one random trail somewhere. I like trail pictures. I don't know why. Just like looking at pictures of them. They seem kind of like inviting, you know? No, this isn't GeoGuessr. I'm showing off photos. Borpa. I want more sheets though. Yeah, I stand sheets. I hope they aren't as evil as other places, but they probably are. Here's some more curry. This time it was made at a friend's house. Not that my stove is any cleaner. You can GeoGuess it if you'd like. Sure. Yeah, try to dox Amber. This is Ohio, you can tell from the wall. Here's some cute berries that I ate, and but like completely coincidentally afterwards, I got really sick for some reason. No, I did not eat these. As yummy as they look. Wow, by my walls. But my walls are vinyl. Did they make you shit yourself? No, I am in Ohio. Those don't look very Ohio to me. I'm so sorry for your loss, Haxie. Here's another picture of some trail somewhere. Did you guys know I used to hike and go outside regularly? Ohio gozaimasu. Here's a toad. Look at this toad. Yeah, we see so many of these guys. Also, none of the photos today come from my newest camera, but I don't have too many photos of those anyway, so I'll just show them like real quick another time. Or like if I get some really good photos later. Rollis, get in here and identify the frog. Yeah, somebody at Rollis. Also, can we get a shout out for Happy Axie who streams and the Rollis who also streams? And also Hayward Kiwi. Alright, but look at these. Do these not look delicious? I got some pretzel buns and then I toasted them. And then I fried up some ham, melted some cheese in them, and I put them on the buns, and then I added some salt to the top, and they're so good. I deleted most of the food pictures, but I saved a few. I say deleted, I just put them in the other folder. I put them in the secret folder. I'm in Jordan, buddy. Get in line. I have less than nothing. Don't laugh at me. Fried bologna. Oh, no, that was ham, not bologna. I actually don't like bologna. As contradictory as that sounds. The buns are so damn good with a chicken sandwich. Oh, I bet. I need to try that. Here's some place somewhere with some fields that I thought looked pretty. I don't remember where this is. But does this not look aesthetic as fuck? Where was this? No, that actually sounds giga contradictory for you after showing the Fallout Shelter food you have stashed. Okay, that's not like... Okay, listen, that's that's only like a month of food at a time. I haven't shown you guys my evil meal prep for the month. I forgot to. I'll do that next stream. I didn't have to get as much this month because I did so well last month. Here's one trail I was walking on, and a part of the trail just collapsed, so they had it blocked off and you had to walk around. As a person with 0 energy, she is so valid for that. True, I am the most valid person ever. Energy is tough. Look, it's another chipmunk. I think this is from the same day when I was chipmunk maxing and just saw like 20 chipmunks. And they were always in pairs too, chasing each other. Amber, you're so humble. I know I am. I'm the most humble of all. I think this is like, you know, you can walk, but it's also a bike trail. This area is always really pretty. Go there sometimes. But like this specific section, the light is always coming through the trees in such a nice way. Here's a squirrel bridge. Every time I see these, I'm always so tempted, but I know that I'm not, like, young enough anymore that I could just brush off, like, a fall from one of these. Wow, lay off that baloney before you collapse another trail. Alright, no, unshout out Happy Axie. I love all the visuals in Dread. How many bugs would be around? Is this not the most orange tree you've ever seen? How is it so orange?
Game report.
I don't believe it. It's like out of like a picture or a painting. Uh, It's just raw. It just came out like that. The tree they make Fanta out of. I has been a long time since you were young. Oh, well, at least I can type sentences. Loki cameo. In fall, the leaf go orange and then fall. Most of the ones around here don't really go like orange, just some of them do. And this one was so orange, and it would honestly looked even more orange IRL. Here's my cat lying on me. Isn't she great? Thank you for the treats. Loki appreciates it. She is a Giga Chad. Here's a picture from under my desk one time when I just went under my desk just because. It's kind of comfy down there, but it hurts my back because I'm unfortunately in my 30s. She is a schemer. Here's my shark that's just chilling on the bed. Oh my god, flag of that one country. Is that what the crate is? Do you guys have Buckeyes? Like the candy, not the tree? They're pretty good. It's just like a ball of peanut butter covered with some chocolate. Is that Left Shark from the Katy Perry halftime show? No. Blahaj or blah how. I don't remember how to say it the actual way. I just say Blahaj. Hi Says, how are you? They're so good. Never had them, but they sound good. A real Buckeye is poisonous, right? They are. Loy hi. Here's some Christmas cookies. These pictures are pretty old, I think. Like, also I didn't make these. I just had them, so I was like, hey, you guys are hungry, right? That is why Ohio is poison. Damn, basic bitch has a blahaj and a flag on the wall. The joke is that I also do. Oh, hey, look, it's a car that I owned one time and then hit a deer. Yep, it totaled the car too. I was just driving down, going back to college at like 3 a.m. and to my left was another car, and to the right was a ditch, so all I could really do was brake. Fear the vermin of the forest. No, we love Ricky. Don't say that when don't say that. Ricky, cover your ears if you're here. Instant deer jerky. I don't know if you can see it, but there was deer hair. Like the deer definitely died. Like here's a picture of my college town. Well, from my college town, not of my college town. But like this is essentially where we're starting to take pictures from my oldest camera, which were really bad.
Game report.
Yeah. If I remember right, this picture was I went with a friend to I think it was Virginia Beach. And this was just like along the way, like when you were coming down the mountains. Thank you for the daily nuggie says. Mods, make me lose money already. Did you collect the deer for food? No, it like limped away or went off somewhere. Like it left, but I'm pretty sure it would have died like soon after, unless it was a deer of steel. Not gonna lie, the landscape looks like such a vibe. The thing about Ohio, and like the Appalachian foothills, it's absolutely beautiful. The people are some of the worst you'll ever meet, though. I say the people, some of the people. There's also a lot of great, kind people here, too. How fast were you going for that much damage? I think it's an area of the highway or freeway that was like The speed limit was like 70 or 80. Sucks to suck. King, pick a number 1 through 5. Oh, so this is Ohio, not near me though. I am in Flat, Ohio. Oh, you're in like northwest? This part's not Ohio. This one's somewhere like on the way to Virginia. Same for this one. I like when you get to a place that's high up enough that when you just see far enough, eventually you just can't see anymore. Saved. Oh, my points. I don't know what you voted for, but 3 to 5 were tails. I tell you. Northeast, but same thing. There's some people. I bet you some of these people are dead. Because these pictures are like 10 years old. Here's some place on the, like, we're practically at Virginia Beach at that point. There, that's the ocean, I think. You guys like the ocean? I love the ocean. I haven't been in a while. We did go kind of recently. Like, as a family. Like, how long ago was it? Maybe like 4 years ago? Or 3? I both love the ocean, but I do get the fear. I said some of them probably are. I don't know. I didn't know them. I can't swim. The ocean is nice. I have a story about swimming that we're going to get to in a little bit. Oh, pretty soon, actually. Look at this little caterpillar. Another trip I went on that friend with, we went to visit Canada and a bunch of friends. Specifically, we went to Montreal and Quebec, and we all stayed at a cabin. The ocean is nice if I don't have to go in it and step on all the gross shit. Caterpillar. Okay, let me spell it out for you. Caterpillar. Another trip I went on that friend with. What do you mean? This was like my best friend from high school. It's like his parents were pretty well off, so he was able to like save good amounts of money. And they had this like weird travel club thing where they could spend stars to like just go on trips really cheaply. And he took me along a few times, which was really nice of him. Did I say another friend I went on that trip with? You tripped on a friend? No, like another trip, like I went on that one. Okay, I get what I said now. Oh my gosh. I mean, friends probably have tripped me before. Yeah, this is in Quebec. Any Quebecois here? Any French Canadians? There's some random person's cabin on a pond. Quebec. That place was very beautiful. Bye, everyone. I'm gonna go sleep. Good night. Good night, Carthen. Everyone, tuck Carthen. Oui, moi, suis Québécois. Good night, Carthen. I don't know if I said that right. So, this is actually like a river, but like it's like an area that's like kind of like opens into like a little lake thing. And I almost drowned in this, kind of. Because we all were like, let's swim across it. And we did. And like halfway across, I was like, wow, this is a lot longer than I thought. And I was getting tired because I was super out of shape. So I just got on my back and started floating the rest of the way and like backstroking very slowly. But like my legs didn't float, so they were hanging down. So every time they touched something in the water, I was like trying not to freak out and like panic so I wouldn't start drowning. But there's like a little, I don't know what the word for it is, like island thingy in the center. Maybe you could count it as like a little peninsula. Backstroking my shit. But yeah, no, I made it over there, and it turned, that part actually was still connected back to the land, almost like to where you could just walk through the water. Also, the horseflies there were so many horseflies. It was awful. I actually hated that. I get, there it was probably like good environmentally to have like so much like insects there, but not horseflies. Get rid of the horseflies. If it's land and a lake, it's still an island. Okay. I believe it. Here's another picture. Yeah, it's like it looked like it was part of the other shore, and I think that's why we thought it was a lot shorter. Here's a random purple flower. These are all still taken with my old shittier camera. Here's some more flowers. You guys like flowers? I think flowers are cool. There was so many of these little caterpiggles too. Those aren't dandelions. Dandelions are all yellow until they turn white, right? Yeah, you fool. You utter buffoon, AOE_Kuma. You're not a buffoon, though. I'm kidding. Oh, yeah, they were really blue, too. They were, like, really cool. Chamomile. I wonder what they become. Maybe this thing. Maybe they become this. There are some bugs that we're gonna see. They become here. Oh yeah, the cabin we stayed into also was like pretty recently built, and it was off the ground. Actually, it's a recursive lake. You're a recursive lake. I love this picture. This was when we were like exploring around Montreal. Somebody just wrote "fuck Canada" here. Eat hairy forest worms. There was this really great bakery we visited, and it was so good. This bread place. Some of this almost looks similar to Victoria, where I live. Fuck Canada. Better than being Ricky Lake. I had a lot of cute buns there. Yep, this was in. I think it was in Chinatown. There was also like a. There was a. It was a. I think it was like a holiday in Quebec. Because like everywhere was celebrating. Oh, they black-faced Hello Kitty. Shout out to those old enough to know who Ricky Lake is and can picture her shoulder pads. Now we need an age check. Bringing up a name like that. Hold up. I don't know who Ricky Lake is. Look at these buns. Aren't they cute? Here's a bun. I don't know if this is me or my friend, because I gave my camera to my friend to take pictures with, and he had the shakiest hands ever, and you're gonna see why. I don't think this probably wasn't him, considering like how good the picture looks. Here's some ramen I ate. It was so good. I'm getting sleeper agented again, fellow Olge. From here on out, this is my friend for a little bit, because I stayed at the hotel because we walked so much, my feet were in agony, so I rested. I went to a cat cafe. Look at this picture. Like, guy unironically took this picture, and look at all these pictures of cats. Blurry cats. Do you guys like blurry cats? I get that my camera wasn't good, but wow, I can't believe you do it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say who took these pictures. It was my friend Cookie Tier. Shout out Cookie Tier. For having terrible photo sense. Look at that blurry cat. How do you get this one blurry? You know, at least with the cats, they might be moving, right? This one actually is like fine. I think it's TEER. 0 hand stability. There was a gaming bar. I don't think I went to this one either. Here's a picture at a place called Old Man's Cave, which is very pretty. This thing's called the Devil's Cauldron. It's really cool. Like the water goes down in there underground and then comes back out the other side. But I realized I didn't have any. I didn't have any photos of where it comes out at. So next time I go there, I'll take photos of both just for you guys, because I'm sure you totally want to see it. I don't know why, but I really wanted to go in there. but I know it's not. It's probably not safe. Ain't no one movie. Here's a cool little waterfall and bridge. Old Man's Cave. You can't like really go there and see it like this anymore. It's so there's so many people there now all the time. Yeah, this is in Hocking Hills. I've got a good number of photos from there because it's like so nice to visit. Old Man's Cave is misleading though, because very little parts of it look like a cave. It really is more of like a gorge. Right? I liked this little bridge. It also is kind of scary. Because like you gotta like walk across like gaps where you could fall through. And it's cool. I don't know why they built the bridge like this. Like why didn't they just build a normal bridge? Some person also did this while I was there that day. They just stacked up a bunch of rocks. It was pretty cool. Anti-drunk bridge. True. Here's some mushrooms. And another mushroom. I may have to travel to Columbus soonish. I may peek at Hocking Hills. Hocking Hills is still like 2 hours southeast of Columbus, just a warning, I think. Here's a really sad look. They have the saddest looking taxidermied animals I'd ever seen. I know if I was gonna taxidermy animals, I'd at least make them look happy so I didn't feel as bad about what I did. I've never been. One chance I had my ex's parents said not to let me come because I ruined their Christmas vacation since I dared to challenge the matriarch for bullying their daughter. How dare they? But look at him, it looks so sad. There's this bear. The bear doesn't look too sad. But isn't this the saddest looking raccoon you've ever seen? I just wouldn't taxidermy animals. Too true. There's a skunk and a deer. Rest in peace, Ricky and Rack. Here's a fox. What happened to the wolf's nose? I don't know. Okay, so I went to an anime convention with some friends one time, and I picked out some of the photos of cosplay that I took pictures of. It's like, here's a cool Ari. She was really cool. Like, she also showed off, like, the tails moving and stuff, which was awesome. Here's a cool pinhead. Now that is a fox I'd taxidermy. What? Oi, what? Are you gonna say go back? Pinhead and no, this isn't in 2026. This is like I should say this is still like 10 years ago. This is a long time ago. Or maybe like 8 years ago. Go back, zoom, enhance. You can do it in the VOD if you really so want. Check out this cool DDD and Bowser. I know, I'm so cruel. Hey, these are just people doing cool cosplays. How's that? Okay, okay. Look, it's no face. How's that? Get it right. Bowser and Bowsette are the same person. Dang it, I already gotten one pant leg off. I know, I'm so sorry. This one was really cool. Alolan Executor. Okay, yeah, this was right about the time the first Sun and Moon came out. However long that was around when this happened. Can't believe you dead named Bowsette like that. I know, I'm such a fake ally. Wait, I'm not an ally. Well, look at this. It's a cool Zynoger armor cosplay. Sometimes I forget that I've transitioned. Thanks for the alert, King Ice. Bye, King Ice. Looking at the art in the artist alley, there was this. Yeah, Zynoger. Oh, because he's an ogre. That's how you pronounce it. That's the official pronunciation, Zynoger. It is. Look it up. Look up how they say Zynoger. That's how you pronounce it. How do you think it's pronounced? That's Ruby from Love Live. She was really cool. She helped me pick out some cool merch. It's the Hollow Knight people. It's their good old John Hollow Knight. Zynoger. It's Ginoga. JP. Ginoga. I don't play the Japanese version. I play English where they say Zynoger. They don't say Xenoger. I've never once heard anything say Xenoger. And even if it was, that like Xenoger sounds lame. Zynoger, that sounds like that sounds like die, which means like great or big in Japanese. So great ogre sounds way better. Go with a J. I would remember if World said Zynoger. I played World. And look, there's Dung Defender and Jane Silk Song. You LARP World. World, honestly, was not the best Monster Hunter. And I will say that it was the downfall that led into Wilds, which also was not a good Monster Hunter. I said it. I still enjoyed World with my time because at least you could play it. Wilds, the performance issues are crazy. No, Rise was peak. Rise was great. Okay, old head veteran ass. All the Monster Hunters I played, the good ones, 3 Ultimate was pretty good. 4 Ultimate was great. Generations Ultimate was great. Riseborn, not Riseborn. Wait. What was the name of the expansion for Rise? Rise and its expansion were great. Monster Hunter World, other than the Clutch Claw, with Iceborne, it became a lot better. Like, it ended up redeeming itself for me, other than the Clutch Claw. Like, I don't want to play Monster Hunter for the cinematic experiences. I want to hunt monsters, Wilds does have some dumbass decisions, though. I heard it gets a lot better when you get to high rank, but the performance issues suck so bad I can't even fucking get to high rank. And, oh my god, Wilds really pissed me off. Like, all those times early on when it's just like, you're like, oh, you gotta chase this monster on the back of your secret. Is that how you say that? I forget what it was called. On your cool bird raptor thing. That should have been as fun to ride as the Palamutes from Rise. No, they control like shit. Even if you like optimize the controls, they feel so awful to control. Sacred? Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why they would do that. Like, and the world did look nice, even if it was like kind of like, even if the desert looked like shit, the red area that I got in up to looked pretty nice. Like, I'd want to explore it, but with the sacred like it is, it just doesn't really encourage me to. Oh yeah, I was showing cool pictures, but I went on a rant about Monster Hunter. I'm hoping they improve it a lot. Like, I don't think it's without hope. If they can somehow fix the performance issues, it's probably fine enough. Sorry, I'm burping a little bit. There's... I forgot their hero names, but these guys were cool. Especially since most of the monsters, even the ones made for Rise, could not keep up with the base wire bug mechanic. Okay, the thing with Rise, I think people need to remember, Rise seemed easy early on, but like every Monster Hunter is easy early on till you get to late game now because we're veterans, we've played so long. Oh yeah, I knew what you meant. Now, Rise is probably my second or third favorite, but I understand that like it makes it more anime. I think the modern Monster Hunters are either like going too hard on like the weird like realism and like cinematic stuff, or too hard on like the anime bullshit. At least I like the anime bullshit because usually I don't have to sit through scripted scenes of me riding on a thing. Like I can just get to hunting the monster. Every MF playing Rise calls it easy until they go to the end game where they stop right before getting their chase capability. Yeah, the end games of modern Monster Hunters get so crazy. That's actually one of my problems with Wilds was like, I know it's supposed to be easy, but I forget what it was called, the weird lock-on mechanic just made it so completely brain dead. No. Go back to Generations. Way different base layer experience. I've been replaying through Generations lately. I almost streamed some. I did stream some on the alt account. It's pretty fun. I love it. there's a cool Zynoger. Okay. If somebody can post a clip of them saying it, I'm willing to be proven wrong. But I'd still probably not correct myself if I am wrong. Simon Belmont, I think. And I don't know the other person. Is that Dante? Whoa, I think that an Undertale person and Kira. These two were cool. Nero from DMC.
Game report.
SCP and something. Yo, is that Silver Chariot Requiem in the background? Some more JoJo peeps. We got Red Dead Redemption, I presume, and Buette. I said Buette that time. Saitama, Ray, and Zoro.
Game report.
Probably all kinds of other people in the background. This cosplay went crazy. I don't know if I can show this one on stream for very long. That was from an anime, Juni Tyson, which started out pretty promising, but ended up getting really bad. We got Junkrat and May. Also, Holy Thighs. I don't know who that is on the left, but I do know that's Guts on the right. Kakyoin, Jotaro, Joseph, Jonathan, Josuke, Jotaro. We got the crew from, what's it called? I know, Darling in the Franxx. We got Team Skull from Pokemon. Here's my kitty again, and there's my little brothers. My Little Pony collection at the time. Just the plushies, though. He's got so much more. God, he's got a lot more. And this is around when she was a kitten, I believe. Yeah, isn't she cute? Here's just a random breakfast I had one time. Here's my cat again. I love this picture of her so much. Is it not great? Here's a place we visited. World's largest truck stop or something? I don't know. Some silly little trucks. Iowa 80 Trucking Museum. Here's a meal that I have sometimes where I just eat an entire can of jellied cranberry sauce because I'm cool like that. Here's a forest. Isn't it pretty? There's a lot of beautiful forests in Ohio. Whoa, look at that. I like this trail too. I kind of like how it goes up and curves around. Here's a pretty little stream, creek. I always forget the proper terms. Looking out into a field from inside a forest. This is another pic from that one spot with all the cool trees and lighting, but then I kind of fucked up and that you can see my finger. I really like this picture too. Another pic. Like, yeah, this is one of my favorite pictures I've ever taken. I have a few that are like really cool pictures. Also, like, it's good to have like discussion, but if you're gonna like discuss a bunch more on Monster Hunter, I'd do it in like the Monster Hunter chat. Another picture. This hill is actually pretty. You can't really see the whole hill, but like it's pretty killer when it gets to it. Here's some random person's dog that I saw in a window. Hi, Eclipse. How are you today, Eclipse? Gosh, how did this picture of me doing an exercise where you can see my thighs? How did this happen? How did this get in here? Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. Well, look, it's another picture of when that stuff fell. Of that trail that fell. And collapsed. What the Sigma? Here's some rice. Does this rice not look great?
Game report.
I paid like $8 for this rice cooker. And it like cooks rice perfectly every time. It's awesome. I love it. Here's just a picture I took in the middle of the night while walking down to the road in the middle of the country at like 2 a.m. Here's a mushroom. You guys like mushrooms? It was a good deal. It costs like $20 now. Ad hell is over. Yay. This is another pick that I really love. Like, I don't know what it is for sure about this, but is this a good pick? Like, it feels really good to me. It just looks really pretty at the very least to me. Ah. Back from ads. Any more Foxy cosplays to check out in the VOD? Maybe. Oh, I love nature. I need to start getting out hiking again. But I don't want to wear pants. But I also haven't shaved my legs in a while. And I don't like the way my legs look when they're not shaved. This is another cursed item I saw at a dollar store. The unofficial Squid Game coloring book. Sometimes, okay, because sometimes I don't want to fucking deal with like bugs, like biting my legs. But one problem is I don't like bug spray, but I also don't like bugs. Is this not insane? Why is this a thing? Squid Game coloring book. Shorts plus long socks. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll wear shorts and then like some leggings. Some pretty thin tights under. That'll usually deter things. So, while I was recovering from a surgery, my computer was hooked up to a TV at the end of my bed that we put up, and here I am just playing Uma Musume on the TV while lying down in bed on bed rest. Also, that's super creek skin though. Here's some hospital food. The hospital food was actually pretty good. One time, I had some donuts. I got one big donut and then 4 little donuts, and then I arranged them into the shape of a paw so that I could pretend I was being cute instead of being a chud. That what on the right? That skin on the right was ballin'. I was gonna get some black tights to try with jean shorts. True. Jean shorts with tights. Here's another picture in the forest somewhere. I don't remember where most of these were taken, unless there's like a really distinct feature. Here's like one of those trees, you know, where like people have carved a million things into it. Some people, no respect for nature. This place I know is Cantwell Cliffs, and it's so dangerous to walk there. I should not go there until I get new shoes because my current shoes have very little traction, and this place has so many spots where you could easily slip and fall all the way down, like into like that plate ravine. Here's my cat again. Isn't she great? Here, look at these toasted buns. I found a picture of the buns when I toasted them. Here's my cat again. She got, I don't know, one day she just disappeared for like 2 or 3 days, and then when she came back, she was like this. So I have no idea where she got off to. But I'm glad she was okay. We washed her up. Here she is trying to climb under my monitor. I know. She went on a Polnareff side plot? True. This is actually my dad's computer. My brother hollowed out a radio, a CB radio, and just put a computer inside it for him. Which is pretty cool. This is a van I saw one time. What the fuck is this van? Yeah, I didn't just have inspector spray painted on it. Inspector of what? Here's Shark. Here's Bahaj before it's been crushed with time. Here it is with Kitty. Some people on my street basically stole my family's cat by bribing her with treat. That's fucked up. Here's Cantwell Cliffs again. But do you see, like, that's part of the trail over there. Do you see what I mean about how dangerous it is? Like, you're supposed to walk around this. This one is kind of separated. There's a vulture, I think, or a buzzard. Real life peak. Here's some pigs. Look at them. Aren't they cute? There's a mama pig and one of her piglets. There's another pig. Look at that. Look at that teeth. Holy, okay. Do you see the nuts on this one? Damn, those are huge. I've never seen nuts so huge before. Look, more piglets. Aren't they cute? What do you mean, You've never been impressed by a big pair of nuts before? They are so cute. Here's some turkeys and some ducks. I'll go back to there. I kind of glossed over these turkeys because there's some better turkey pics later. Are these geese? Are these geese or ducks? I don't remember the difference. I think these are geese actually. There's a lamb. I wanted to eat this. Have you ever had lamb chops? Here's a cool tree. A singular lamb. Yeah, I mean, there were some other lambs. This tree is pretty cool. Damn, poor thing. You should eat it for real. I don't remember what this kind of tree is, but it's kind of a pain in the ass to get to. This view is very nice. I like it. Even if you can see some like stuff off in the distance that makes it less of a nice view. You can see the wetlands over there, which is cool. There, we talked to that lady. I say we. This is one of the times I went there by myself. Because like I do sometimes go on hikes with friends. I think, yeah, that lady was like checking to see if the birds had like laid eggs. Can you see it there? No. But yeah, there's that wet. You remember that water from this pic? That's that water right there. But like the area where this is kind of like hard to get there. Here's another cool tree. I love trees. I love cool trees. I don't know what kind of tree this is. I don't know why it's so white up there. Okay, so this was cool. Oh, like, I think that's a heron. Here it is flying away. Here's a mushroom that was growing out of our bathtub before my dad locked in and like redid the bathtub. It was really gross. Did everyone get a good look at my mushroom? Yeah, I was like, what the fuck too when I saw that. Like, I knew it was gross. I was like, what the hell? And now it's all like sealed up and only a little bit gross now. Look at this fuck ass tree. Fucking Photoshop to make your ass look bigger ass tree. I showed you mushroom, please respond. It's okay, chat. She's a grower, not a shower. Water. I love water. It's belly dancing. Okay, but why is this bathroom so long? This is like the longest single bathroom I've ever seen. Why is it this long? And this photo really didn't do it justice. You had to walk a lot more than what it looks like. It's for people with 3-meter long penises. Here's a cute little axolotl. I think this is at Kosai, if you know the place. Look at it. Oh, it's so cute. Or maybe this is a zoo somewhere. I don't remember. Where's Happy Axie? Happy Axie, you're gonna miss the axolotls. Here's a orangutan. Oh yeah, okay. When some of the friends from Canada visited down here, we went to the Cincinnati Zoo, where we paid our respects to Harambe. That's the very same zoo, Cincinnati Zoo. They had a memorial for Harambe. But this is like one of the few pics I took with my phone. Most of the pictures we have from that day were taken by other phones because my phone kind of sucked. But I got a few, like with this little guy. World ain't been the same since we lost Harambe. True. I like this pic. Like, I don't have the best camera, but it was still getting a pic of this thing taking off, flying. I think that was another heron or crane. And I just also love this because it, blue sky, but it's also reflected in the water so clearly. Dicks out for Harambe ass shit. Or like dicks off for Harambe, am I right? I can't get hard anymore. It's a bunny! Blue Sky, the woke app. I think in my description, I have links to both my Twitter and Blue Sky. And the Twitter is like one's like shit posts and updates. And then the description for Blue Sky is shit posts and updates, but more woke. It's Bam! It's Bam! Look at this bunny. Is this not the cutest bunny you've ever seen? One time, my cat got out, and because like she grew up feral, so she really loves the outside. And I found the back half of a bunny and her just munching on the front, what was left of the intestines in the front half. It was really fucked up. She's a stone cold killer. She is not meant to go out. She should not be allowed. This wasn't the bunny she killed, as far as I know. No, she's not good because she's a dumbass because every time she catches a mouse inside the house, she just holds it there and is like, what the fuck do I do with this? And then she drops it and then it runs away and she's like, fuck, it got away. And then she chases it. She just never really kills him inside. If the only time she'll ever kill anything is if she happened to have gotten outside and killed it there. Inside, she's like, whatever. One time, she brought a fucking bird from outside and it escaped and was flying around the house and we couldn't get it out. And then it flew by our dog and my mom screamed and our dog just jumped into the air and grabbed it by its neck and killed it. It was kind of insane. Free the mono. Oh no, the mono died. Bird nests, bird houses. I don't remember where this is. Well, I think this is that wetland. Oh, I love this trail. No, I know, it's so sad. Wiz will be so sad. I like this little bridge right here. Like, why did they put this tiny little bridge here? I guess probably maybe there is more water going through. This was a trail I definitely had to check for ticks afterwards. I love when they do that. Me too. I love pictures of the sun through trees. Ticks? Ticks are the worst. Here's a big old field. I love big fields too. Although I would never walk through one of these because you know why. I don't want to come out with 500 ticks on me. Look at this cool praying mantis. Also, warning, there are some pictures of bugs. Although we've already seen some. Is this little black praying mantis not awesome? Wicked, yeah. This park is cool. It's like more of like a city park, but it's real nice. Like, it still has some views like this one. We should kill all parasitic bugs so we can frolic in tall grass and nap in fields all we want. True. Look at this mushroom though on the side of this tree. And it's still there to this day. Or at least some mushroom is. Here's some more mushroom. Here's Kitty sleeping up in the top part of a closet. Here she was before I woke her up. If it weren't for the bugs, I would sleep in a field. Here she is another time up there in the same spot. I have a deep fear of bugs crawling into my ears. That's fair. That is pretty scary. Here's some park somewhere. Like, with a hill you can just walk up to the top of, and the view is actually kind of nice. Starting with the bourgeoisie. I don't know if that's how you say that. Whoa, more view. Wait a second. Okay, no, this is the right thing still. I don't remember putting this picture in here. I like this. Look at this field. Look at this field of yellow flowers. Is this not pretty? Oh, look at this. Do you see the light coming through? You see the God rays back there? This place is beautiful. Oh yeah, look at that. I love it. I don't know why, but I was like obsessed with the floor of this trail. Like I was enraptured by the leaves on the floor of this trail, contrasting with the green above it. Like there were so many leaves and like things on the ground, but the trees were still so green. It felt weird. Here's this tree spreading its trussy. Here's some mud on the trail. Here's a cool bench next to a cool river or creek. You can see on the other side there's a bench there too. Hard to tell. Here's another trussy. Wait, trussy or trussy? Here's a cool bridge. Here's a picture from on said bridge. Here's the other side, and there's some people having some sort of like cool date or something on the other side. Let's dox them. Look at those chuds. They should be kissing. Whoa. Here's some place where I went off the trail, which I never actually do. I actually always stay on the trail. I always follow the rules and the law and never leave the trail. But here's the spot I found off the trail. There was just this thing. Or some person like was hanging out there, I guess. I don't know. Trees in water or hanging over water are so aesthetic, I think. Is that a cuck chair for the wildlife? True. Wildlife cuck chair. This was really cool. On that hike, I found this turtle. Look at it. Isn't it so cute? I don't know if it was supposed to be out yet, because this was before winter, but it looks like it was covered before mud, like it was going to hibernate or something. Looks like the evil turtle from Gumball. True. Bye, little turtle. I love green. Here's my cat sleeping in my gym bag. I forget what this is called. But whoa, it's when you see like a circle around the moon. Maybe a frost moon? See, here's my cat sticking its tongue out. She does that a lot, but I don't often get a picture of it. Right? She is so baby, but she's also kind of a jerk. Also, look at this look at this bathroom side. Why is it doing that with the legs? It's like it looks so silly. Here's some rickies I saw in the forest. Oh my god, they want to pee. They really need to pee. There's this. Just a cute little stream. Look at this guy. Where is Ricky? He's missing all the Rickies. I probably already sent him these pictures of deer though. More curry. I really love this picture. Like, look at that. Look at the ground. It's so green. Why is it so green? And like, it goes so far too. Like, is that clover down there? I don't know. I need to check it if I go there again. This tree was calling to me like the Green Goblin mask. Don't you? I wanted to so badly. I really wanted to. Chickens. Do you guys like chickens? I like chicken. I like to eat them. Look, it's a horse. Second horse and third horse. Did I tell you guys that I've become so Umamusume brained that when I'm around a real life horse, I like get nervous like I'm next to a celebrity that like I really admire? Like, it's an honor to meet you, sir. And it's just a horse. That's crazy. That's fair. Look at this thing. Some sort of like, I don't know. I guess drainage for the park? I don't know. Or it's like the tree had aura. True, it does. Why is it sitting there aura farming? But what do you think they have sealed in here? Some sort of ancient demon? I liked this trail. I don't like, there's a few spots like this on some of these trails, like right here. Like you just walk up and then it just goes straight down. Like, why does it look like that's a trail? A trail just going there. Like, what if somebody thinks that's a trail and walks there and is stupid and not paying attention and just falls in? Secret path. Oh yeah, maybe it's an invisible bridge. Here's a cool little alternate path. Like there, at one point you can cross and there's like a rope bridge, but there's also this little stepping stone path that's really cute. Here's the rope bridge from the stepping stone path. Here's the other side of the little stepping stone path. This spot, I don't know what it was about this, but this was really pretty, I thought. Isn't it? Here's some tree roots fucking each other. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Why are these roots all fucked up? Anyways, you can see it's trussy there. The water here looked really nice. This actually, if I remember right, this is the Scioto River. Do not swim in the Scioto River. It's very polluted. Whoa, look at this. Look at that huge gaping trussy. Holy shit, that's, oh my gosh. So many trees are just so eager to show whole. Kind of fucked up. I like this little side path. They all are nowadays. I like this little, I love these cute little tiny trails. Water was so, oh my god, oh god, what was that? How did that get in there? No one saw that, right? Good, yeah, no one saw that. Oh god, no, I actually accidentally went back. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I want a woman as tall as that. Girl, no. No, you're supposed to react to it. I'm doing, you know, I'm doing a bit. Like, look, it's feet. It's feet. Oh my god, you guys, feet. Okay, also walking under these power lines. Did you guys know electricity is really fucking loud? It was so loud walking under these power lines. You could hear it. It's crazy. So, or whatever the emote is, Licka. Do we have Lick? Lick. We have Cat Lick and Lick the mods. We don't have any other licks. But between this picture and this picture of me going back across the rope bridge, I encountered a whole ass swarm of bees. Like, I was just walking up around the end of like a big loop, and I just heard a loud buzzing and saw like a bunch of black things flying through the sky. And I was like, what the fuck? And I turned around and ran because I have a phobia of buzzing insects, more so the buzzing than the actual insect part. Like, I don't know why it is, but buzzing just like sends me into a frenzy. So I just turned around and sprinted away, and my glasses fell off. And also, I tripped at one point. Then I had to spend a while finding my glasses, and my feet hurt. So I didn't want to loop all the way back around. So I braved the trail and continued ahead, and saw that it was actually just a swarm of bees, and were chilling on a tree next to the trail. So I got as far away on the trail as I could and just ran past them. And then made it home. But it was spooky. Because I was like, what if those were horseflies? Do horseflies swarm? That was what I was thinking about when I was running away. Also, like, they could have been like the scary, aggressive bees. You know? Like, that'd be so spooky. You'd get your ass turned into paste if you was in a horror film. No, I'd be fine. Here's the side view of that trail. Here's just some random picture of the woods and a trail somewhere. Here's the cat sleeping with its best buddy, the shark. Here's a snake. Content warning, snake. It was so cute, I saw it. Here's some pretty yellow flowers. There's another one of those sideways trees. This one was girthy. Here's that same, like, you know, it's supposed to be the stepping stones, but it's flooded. Here's my cat. Oh, just a cute little kitty cat. He's eating the plants. What are you doing, kitty? Is that wild catnip? Oh, look at this. Look at this delicious pizza. That's barbecue sauce, pepperoni, and pineapple. It's so good. Oh, yeah, look at that. I think that's a quail, right? Don't mind the really dirty window. My niece and nephew are animals. I really like this one. I was like, oh, it's so cute. What's it doing? I was just recording it. No, my fucking cat. I didn't know she had gotten out at the time either. One time I was at the hospital and the room I was in had an exit door, like outside. And it's like no exit. And I'm like, what the heck? Here's here's a here's a mug that a friend sent me. Nick Cage, and when you put warm stuff in it, it turns from black into this. Or it's Nick Cage saying, "You're my national treasure." Here's more delicious curry. Okay, all right. Context to this. Our back porch is not sealed very well, so bugs can get in. So sometimes when my mom's done with laundry, she'll just leave the washer top open, right? And it really pisses me off because this happens in the summer when she does that. Well, oh yeah, look away if you can't handle lots of insects for like a minute. Those are all June bugs. Like, you know those orange beetles? Also, thank you for the smorgasbord muffin. I hate them. And she does this all the time. Here's a little Ricky. Isn't it cute? This is actually a different Ricky than the first one, I think. Turn the washer on. Here's some random flower. If I remember right, this trail was okay. No, that's not the trail I thought it was. One of the places you can go, they built a canopy trail, so you can just walk. You go up there, and it's got an elevator if you want. I always try to take the stairs. There's this one spot where you can just get on this net, and there's nothing below you but the net. But it's a really sturdy net, but it's really scary still. Here's a cool bridge. You can go partway on the bridge, but the rest of the way is like this scary rope bridge tight walk thing. And you can't really fall, but it's very scary. One of the pictures I have is like me walking across it, and my thighs and ass look so huge in it, but, like in a good way. And I wanted it to show you guys, but I feel like it showed too much of me, so I decided against showing it. But damn, those are some thick thighs. Hmm. Proof? You just have to trust me. Damn it, Sag. Fuck. Here's like a thing. You're able to go up there and like climb up there, and there's some cool stuff up there. I've always been too shy to go up there because I think it's supposed to be for kids, even though I think adults should be allowed to go on adventure too and do cool jungle gym stuff. I would never trust you. Can I see? And then you can make fun of the rest of chat. Here it is from the side, the rope bridge. See how high up it is? Let me and Lulu see. Well, look, you can go even higher up and see. Whoa, it's so high. Greedy. Did you guys know I used to actually do normal meal prep? Look at that. Look at that rice and vegetables, and I forget what that is, but it was really good.
Game report.
Here's another area down near Hocking Hills. I think this is near Clear Creek Metro Park. But look, isn't this rock cool? Ew, peas. Peas are so good. Rocks are so cool. Look, here's this butterfly. And this cool trail. This trail was very hard because it goes up and down repeatedly. Oh god. Up and down repeatedly, so good. No, peas, not pea. Peas. At one point on the trail, I was with my friend, and a horsefly flew near me, and I panicked, and I ran away, but I accidentally bumped into my friend. And like, it's like I pushed her to try to sacrifice her to escape myself. So I like bumped into her and ran away. She survived, of course. She didn't fall over or anything. Gonna remember all these places and plot them out to see where you live, then gonna throw pebbles at your windows. Good luck. Actually, don't good luck. Like, GeoGuessers could probably figure this place out. I say this place. This is literally a bunch of different parks around central and southeastern Ohio. And southwestern, actually, too. I don't get up north too much, but I want to because it's like Cuyahoga National Park. And they have there's a fossil park up there where you're allowed to take home any fossils you find. And it's chock full of fossils there. And I want to go there. I want to go there so bad. I'm going to go there. And I'm going to show you guys all the cool fossils and rocks I find. I'm here before Amber deletes the VOD. Wow, fossils. Here's some trail. Oh, wait, no, it's still that one trail. Here's some cool mushrooms. Here's another cool mushroom. I'm gonna go there and take you home because you're a fossil. Fossils like our streamer? You guys are just so mean. I'm actually only 33. That's not old, I'm very young. Look at this cool bridge that's near Clear Creek Metro Park as well. Here's my son Loki. Look at him, isn't he precious? Here's another picture of him. You're closer to age in my mother than me. Shut up, Eclipse, you're like 1 day old. You don't count. Look, I think this is a katydid. Is that the word? I don't remember what this is, but it's like the grasshopper that looks like a leaf. Here's a Cory. You guys like Corys? Query, do you guys like Corys? Corys? Look at that. Whoa.
Game report.
Hurry. Also, in the middle of this fucking park, there's an old-ass historic graveyard. Rest in peace, wife of Dan. That's fucked up. Why does it say wife of Daniel Flynn? Does it not have the actual name? Is that her name? Wife of Daniel Flynn, died in 1863. Yeah, there's just a bunch of old tombstones there. Whoa. Average gravestone before 1980. They actually, old gravestones are so aesthetic. The new gravestones they make fucking suck. That's because wives back then were property and not people, so they didn't get names. Aw, man. Imagine women having a name. True. This one looks pretty nice. John Jenkins died August 18th, 1856, aged 77 years, 7 months, 2 days old. This is so extra. The exact amount of time you've been alive. Judia, wife of J. Jenkins, died April 24th, 1840, aged 66 years. She only gets 66 years. She doesn't even get her days and months. Let's see. I can't read it. I can't read this. It's too sideways. Imagine women. Okay, just imagine women. It came. What? Moving on. Well, look, it's a picture from a disc golf course. Imagine Woman is my Imagine Dragons cover band. This picture looked pretty. I liked this. But also, like, if you weren't careful, and this is like a real problem with disc golfing, you can just throw your disc somewhere where you cannot possibly recover it. And there was no way we were getting down there. Oh god, a scan. Where's it coming? No. No. And you made me bald when I come back too. That's fucked up. How could you do this to me? Why would you do disc golf is impossible, and disc golfer are actually just IRL hackers. Ricky, did you see the cool deer earlier? You missed them. You missed the cool deer. And I can't go back for them because there's like so many pictures. Well, but look, more mushrooms. Also, can you guys tell me why this toy is doing the Ahegao face? I think I've sent you those deer pictures anyways. Am I crazy? Does it look like it's doing that? Can we have a water spray to clean our stinky streamer like Chitsy has? Eki, time yourself out for 10 seconds. Can you time yourself out? We don't have the vanish command. Maybe I need to make a time self out command. Okay, there you go. Okay, but for real though, am I crazy? Does it look like the dog is like having a really good time or what? You don't think so? I don't know. This dog, I don't like the look of this dog's face. But look, it's a kitty cat. Isn't it cute? I fucked the dog, sorry? Oh my gosh. Why could you do that? Why would you do that, AOE_Kuma? No, this is so sad. Look at this dead salamander I found on the road. Isn't this heartbreaking? Can we get some Fs in chat? It was asking for it. SMHing my head. Check out this cool statue sculpture thing of a buffalo. Why'd you take a pic of the dead salamander? Because it was cool. I also have a picture of a dead raccoon. And a picture of, it's just the arm of a dead raccoon too. Look at all these cute little animal things. There's a turtle. There's this turtle. Isn't that cute? Oh, look at this cool snake. Mr. Raccoon 115 died and you just took a picture SMHing my head. I did. Forgot Rack is not home. I can't summon him. Try adding Barry. You can try adding Barry and that might work. Well, look at this cool snake. Okay, do you see this tiny... I was being very funny here. Do you see this turtle? Can I turn on the sound? Can you hear?
turtle house, a small turtle house.
Do you get my hilarious reference? Do you get my hilarious reference to the hit clip from Inugami Korone? Small turtle house?
Game report.
Okay, I'll try it again. It's also in one ear, which I apologize for. Can I fix that?
Turtle house, a small turtle house.
Did you hear that? Yeah, I know, I'm so funny. There it is. Here's a hellbender. You guys like hellbenders? One of my favorite Korone clips reference. Yeah, it's one of my favorite clips of her.
Game report.
There's this turtle here. I'm gonna mute this because I don't remember what I said, but it was stupid. Look at this turtle. It was just trying to crawl at us the whole time. You prefer airbenders? You think you're funny? Well, you are. You're all so funny, chat. He wants uppies. True. He just wants uppies so he can bite your face. I really like the way the water... Why does the water look so, like, green or blue there? Hopefully for good reasons and not, like, algae or something. But I think it was too cold for algae because this was pretty late in the fall. Like, as you can see. The water was so pretty today. I don't know why it was today, that day. Like, is this not the prettiest water you've ever seen in a little stream in the dead of autumn? I think there's even... Yeah, okay, wait, I got some... There's sound. Apologies if it's only in one ear.
Oh, I'm die. Thank you forever.
Oh, I'm die. Thank you forever. That was great. Eh. Why is the water so pretty? Here's some mushrooms. You guys like mushrooms, right? Look at this this trussie. It's so gaping. Some more mushrooms. Even more mushrooms. And look, this park is very cool. It is one of the coolest parks. If you're ever in the Columbus area, go to... I forget what it's called, but it's okay, wait. Let me Google this. Yeah. Let me just go look at all the parks in Ohio real quick. I went in that tree. Okay, it's Patel Darby Creek Metro Park. It's really cool because it has bison, like buffalo. Like, look at them. They're so cool. They've got them. But they also have a big part of the park is actually an old horse racing track and training ground, and also the barn that they were trained in and lived. Which you'll see some pictures of that in a little bit. Getting down there was so tough for me because I'm such an out of shape Chad. Also, there's this one trail there that literally there's a sign that's like there's no end to this trail. Proceed at own risk. And like you can just keep going forever, like down following like the little river creek or whatever. Also, there was a deer that was living with the bison or buffalo. I forget if there's a difference. That's why I keep saying both. I can't be wrong if I say both. Here's the hole as it got worse, by the way. The water damage. Are you enjoying my ceiling ussy? Yeah. I know it's bad. Okay, but look at these pretty trees. Look at how pretty they are. Haven't you completely forgot about the ceiling Gussie now? Hmm? And look at this cute little millipede. Isn't it cute? Millipedes, when they're small enough, they're actually really cute. But when they get too big, then they loop back into being scary again. Also, look at how green this picture is. It's so green. Is this not the greenest thing you've ever seen? Here's another picture of some trail. I love caterpiggles and millipedes. Look at this. I thought this was like a nest of some kind, but it's actually like a knot, like a tree knot. I think that's what the word it's called. But look at it. Look at that. It's so hefty. Why is it so thick? I've never seen one like that before. That's what she said. Wow. Here's some random picture. Another random picture. Some more trees. Look at all these trees. That's what she said. First the ceiling ussy and now a hefty knot. That's what I said, because I'm her. Oh god, oh no, how did my thighs get into this again? First my feet and now my thighs. God, I'm such an idiot. Oh no, I hit the backspace. Oh god, no, oh no. Oh, how did I do that? Is this a good bit? Do you guys like this bit? I'm so funny. Whoa, what's this? Is this said racing barn? This is real. This part was really cool because you can literally just run around it and do laps like you're a horse. And like on the insides was like stalls. Like those are stalls where horses would be. And here's like from the outside. Wait, they're racing. No, that was for training. Like that's not where actual races took place. That was for training. Like this is a training barn. And here's the actual racetrack. Look, it's the 4th furlong. And here's a turtle I saw there. This is I'm not sure but that one they trained there. Yeah, this was pretty cool. Here's the stands that used to be here. Like what they looked like. They had to tear them down because they were falling apart. Look at how blue this sky is against the green. I love it so much. I want to look at this blue sky a little bit longer. So pretty. True. Here's some other trail. Sometimes I go out and hike when it's like not raining too hard. So I'll get like pretty pictures like this. I like water on leaves. Here's this cute little snail I found. I got a few angles of that. Here's another millipede I found. And this, I don't know what this fungus was, but it looked really weird because it looked almost like, kind of like ethereal. Here's some tree that was dead tree on the ground. I really did not like the looks of this fungus. There was like these regular mushrooms, but like the rest of it, why does it all look so wet? I mean, I get it because it was raining, but why is it so slimy? Why is it like that? I didn't like it. I didn't like it. This is quite possibly my favorite picture I took, at least in terms of like, those god rays. I love this one a lot. That's what she. Is this one not okay? Am I crazy that this one is really pretty or what? Like there were so many rays. It came in so perfectly. Look at them. Look at them. Are you looking? Better be. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I need validation before I can continue. Look at this little mushroom. It was cute. Ko-Fi stream bot. Ugh. I like this picture too. I like this one because it's just like that little bit of red in a sea of green. Wonder what kind of flower that was. Here's like a little creek, a bridge. Is that a flower? Yeah, see, look. See it? Look at that little flower. Isn't that cute? Then we got this cute little bridge. Creek. There's a place you wouldn't want to fall down into. Here is a big ass field with some trees. I love these fields. I want to frolic through them so bad, but ticks. Here's that one tree again, but like taken with a higher quality camera. I need to go to that place again and take a picture with my current camera so I can, like have the set of like one from each camera I had. Here's that far off distance, that view again. Oh, this part's cool. Like, check it out. You see those herons? No, actually, those are cranes. Sorry. I wish I had a better camera. Look, there they are. And they're a mom and dad, and like there's a baby crane, and it's really hard to see. You see it? It's right there. See that blur? And there's the mama or papa. And there they are. Look, you can see it. Can you see it moving? Did you see it? Huh? Isn't that cute? Look, you can see it's right there. Bigfoot found aqua. Okay, they were really far away. We couldn't go that way. We didn't go that way because we didn't want to spook them. And here's a toad in the water. Look at him. I like this one too. Oh, and from that same day, here's a tick that I found on my shoe on my sock. You guys like ticks? I don't like ticks. They suck. Also, oh my god, another feet shot. Why do you guys keep looking at my feet like that? That's kind of fucked up. Evil low fuck. True. I liked this shot. It was just like a lot of green, and I think it was wet. Is there water on these? Yeah, it was wet. Tish. Tick, more like. This spot's really cool. I like it, like, that's what, oh my god, this Trussie is it's so gaping that, like, it goes all the way through. Ads playing in 1 minute. No, not the ads, anything but the ads. Please, no. Oh, that's dope. I've always wanted to walk through this because I've seen this one a few times, and I just want to walk through it, but here's a cute little mousie that was on the trail that day. I went in and out of that tree, and here it is. Here's a video of it. Look at it, isn't it cute? Yeah, aw. Why parasocial? Here it is trying to climb up a little thing to escape from me. And I was like, have a nice day, and then walked away and left it be. Here's some more God rays. Look at this. I need to drink more water. My mouth's getting dry. Mm-mm-mm. Water's so delicious. I love water. I meant so cute, but hitting a tab put it to parasocial. How? Okay. So on this one trail, like it was like at the top of this like big ridge or hill or whatever. There was just a flower on top of a stump here, and I wonder if like somebody left that flower there for like a lost loved one or something. But I'll never know. Also, look at these mushrooms. Look at how thick they are. They like, oh my gosh. Like, look at that. Here it is from the side or from the front. Oh shit, is that a slug? I didn't notice that there. There's like a slug there, but like look at this fungus. There's like this red and white stuff. Should have looked, it's a legendary item. Should have took it, it's a legendary item. No, I couldn't do that. There's like 2 or 3 different kinds of fungus on there. Oh, what the heck is that? Whoa. I've never seen red fungus like that. That was really cool though. Here's some pretty pink flowers. And here's this thing. Look at this. Look at this caterpillar. Look at its cute little legs. Oh, and its little antenna. Here's some. I think this might. Is this like slime mold or like? Is this like? What is this? I don't know. It's something. But it's so cool. This was one of the coolest things I've ever seen out on a trail. Look at these mushrooms. Is this not awesome? Like, have you ever seen anything like this? Also, they were covered in bugs on them when I looked closely. Some kind of like ants were crawling all over these. Like they were all over them. Apparently these could have been a really delicious kind, or they could be poisonous and hurt you a lot. One or the other. Well, hell yeah. Uh, more mushrooms, nothing too crazy. These mushrooms were cool. Look, chat, it's you. It's you guys. This is what you look like, canonically. Eh? Kitty. That's me. You're the kitty, or are you the bunny? The bunny with the single buck tooth. Hey, where did you find that picture of me? Hi, Keeper. Thank you for the daily nuggie. Look, Keeper, it's you. This is you. I think when I saw this, I sent this picture to a bunch of people and said, "This is you," because it was so funny. I'm very funny. And look, it's a kitty cat. It's the kitty cat. Here's a pretty field. I love pretty fields. It's every time I see a field like this, I get like a longing. Like I want to I want to frolic through it so badly, but I can't because of fuck ass ticks. And also, you know, you could like trip, you know, like there's probably like holes and rocks and uneven ground. I was at my parents' and drove home through a huge ass thunderstorm. Did you get home okay? Or did you survive? You didn't die, did you? Also, this is another look at this picture. I love this one. Isn't this awesome? You died, unfortunately? No, I'm so sorry, Keeper. Anyways, now that you're a ghost, praise my photography. Tell me how good of a job I did with this photo. No. XDX Ghost. I forgot that one was there. Yep. I don't think I'm actually that like good at photography. I just think I take enough that 1 in 10 will end up like being pretty good. Here's some more berries. Water. I love water. There's a chicken again. Here's an ancient piano. Here's some more chickens. Do you guys like chickens? Thank you for the smorgasbord. Are you guys excited for the Loki update whenever that happens? Question. I wanted to ask, for the Loki update, would you guys prefer a really big update with a bunch of new features and like the new look and art? Or would you rather that stuff be rolled out kind of slowly? If it's like one big update, it's probably going to be like at least a month. Coming back from the dead to say Loki update? Joke's on you, that's how you be good at photography. Ah, okay. Also, congrats on the 3 stream streak. Look, it's cows. Do you guys like cows? I'm not gonna beat the country allegations, am I? Look, I love this photo so much. This is one of my favorite photos. Like, look at these turkeys giving me the side eye. Like, especially the one on the right. Oh, sorry, wait, let me hide chat. Like, look at the one on the right. Bombastic side eye. Like, really? Like, ugh. This one's not even looking straight at me. Alright, you can come back, chat. Here they are again. Just looking like, oh, this one's got a really good side eye in this one. Bridge. I think we're getting pretty close to having gone through all of them. I love trees growing over rocks. You know, if you think about it, it's kind of Yuri coded. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna explain myself. This picture, this is Yuri. Anthem, you understand. Lulu. Right? If I said this was Yuri, Anthem doesn't get it. He's not Yuri coded enough. Lulu gets it. Okay. This is a cool tree that was in the middle of the path that I had to crawl over, and I also scraped up my leg. This is one cool place. Like, one of the trails at one of the parks leads to what used to be an old rich couple's house. And, you know, it's mostly destroyed. I think it was even considered technically a castle at the time. Something about Yuri rocks or whatever. I love stairs that go nowhere. It had these. There was these ominous wooden doors. I love ominous wooden doors. Whoa, I love light. This picture, I don't know, I like it. Mushrooms. You guys like mushrooms? Have I shown you guys my mushrooms yet? That's a trick question. I have. I've shown you all my mushrooms, except a certain one, but I don't have access to it anymore. Oh, that's a leaf. I thought that was a bug on that one. Up and to the left is actually where the castle was. This is a dam that was built. Like, we're walking on top of a dam here. You know, yeah, see, it's a dam. Dam. Here's my scraped, because I fell, and also scraped myself on the tree. So here's my messed up leg, but also look at it. What a great leg. You like my leg? This picture is cool. It's a picture where a tree like fell over and then started growing from one of its side branches up. Do you see? Nice, like W leg, 11 out of 10 would lick. Thank you. Finally, some recognition for no. Look at this. Isn't that cool? I love stuff like that. This picture I like really a lot too. There's just a wooden bench there that's like not maintained anymore, and it's looking out into the woods, into a field. I really fuck with this picture. What do you guys think? I can't move on until I get lots of praise. I'm I'm kidding. Whoa, it's Muffin. How's it going, Muffin? Here's some cabin. It's hard to tell from here, but that cabin was really fucked up. Now that we looked inside, see it says area closed, do not enter. And I did not enter there. I wouldn't go off the trail. Whoa, is that mushrooms? Is that a distraction mushroom? What's up with these like perfectly little ball-shaped mushrooms? Like they just look like you can just grab one and pop them in your mouth, you know? Things that are ball-shaped in nature should just be edible no matter what. It's fucked up. Oh, look at this hole. Look at this tree hole. Like this trussie is so tight. Testicles? You like balls in your mouth? Ayo. That's not what I said. You're taking what I said out of context. My lord. Isn't this a tight trussie though? Look at it. Oh, some people carve stuff into it. Fun fact, where this was, on this trail, was where I pulled Summer Maruzinski in Uma Musume. Because I was like, I wasn't supposed to pull, I was supposed to save. But like as a joke, I took out my phone and gave it to my friend. And I told her, all right, so do some pulls for me. I want to use your luck to get this. And then she did like 2 or 3 10 pulls and didn't get shit. And I fucking like sighed like, ugh, you're doing it wrong. And then I took it and did a 10 pull, and then I got Summer Maruzinski, which is the Maruzinski where she's wearing a bathing suit. The comedic timing, perfect. I would use that as a toilet. I would mud in that tree. Why is every third photo a something pussy? I have a perfectly say-so brain. I don't see lewd things everywhere. Anyways, look at these mushrooms. What do you mean? I love Ussy. This is just some fuck-ass picture and fuck-ass somewhere. Oh my gosh. Ah, it's so loud. Yeah, you're just say-so as me, Lamau. Well, yeah, you've got say-so in your name on the server, so you're pretty say-so. Here's some little wetland area. Is it? Look, the hole's fixed mostly. Look at it, you guys. It's fixed. Isn't that great? We did it. We did it, Reddit. The hole is fixed. No more hole-ussy. Whoa, look, more piglets. Aren't they cute? Oh, look, there's a video of them. Isn't that cute? W hole. And look, here they are, all are sleeping in a pile. It was so cute. Like, after they were done eating, they all got over there and piled up. It was really adorable. Oh, look at this rock hussy. You know I climbed up into that. How's it going, you guys? Oh, look at this rock hussy. Type XTC if you'd crack the rock hussy. Whoa, is that more mushrooms? I got some XDC sounds to add finally. And some other stuff. I'll try to add them tomorrow. Here's a close-up of those mushrooms. What's that? What's this? Whoa. Isn't this kind of funky? Like, look at that. How do these rocks manage to erode like that? That's so cool. Geology is cool. While only one other person would crack the rock hussy. Whoa, it looks like skulls. True. Oh, that's spooky now. Now I'm gonna be scared next time I go there. Here's another rock hussy that I climbed into. Here's a cool ravine gorge kind of area. Here's some people that were in front of us, far off in the distance. Let's dox them. Like, you can go down there, or you can actually walk across it up here. This place is very dangerous. I also scraped up my leg climbing over these rocks. Like, specifically one of these rocks right here. I was climbing over them, and I scraped my leg. Again. There's a reason the Amber model has bandages on her leg. Look, there's the rock hussy we climbed down through. Whoa, look at this. Oh, whoa. Oh my. I like this part. Does this not look cool? And look, there was like some spider web there. And that's not spider legs. I think those are just some roots or something. Okay, so yeah, up there is a bridge. So that you climb up behind where this is. And this part is so dangerous. So cool though. There's a little waterfall there, although it wasn't really flowing at that time. Whoa. Yeah, this place is kind of scary. There's some trail down there. And if you fell down from here, you'd fall like 50 feet or something. Crazy. Here's my scraped up leg. It's not really badly scraped up. I know. Gore. Content warning. Gore. What is up with the face on this plushie? Like, look at this fucking motherfucker. Why does it look like that? Here's some more mushrooms. Here's some rocks. Let me see what the last picture is. Okay, okay. Wow, we're really close. We're really close to the end. Here's some more autumn pictures from some time. Here's a cool bridge that even though that one's like not very high up, I still haven't crawled across it, because that one's been there, I think, for years. So I worry that it's pretty rotted and wouldn't hold up. I don't think it would hold my thick thighs and fat ass. See, it sounds better when you say that instead of just saying, my huge fat chungus ass. Like the other way you say it sounds positive. I should not have gone on this hike because I was still recovering from surgery. And it was so melty and slushy and slippery, and I almost fell like so many times. Look, it's that same little bridge, only it's covered in a little bit of snow. What's this? Seems there's a mystery. Who could have left these tracks? Kitty? You know who left these? Thank you for the head pats. She told me she'd never seen those before in her life. Geese. Does goose taste good? I love the shadows right here. Here's like a log that was going down into a creek, which was cool. And I thought, I forget if I climbed down there and like played around at all. I might have. That seems like something I do. Oh, here's some cool raccoon tracks that I found in the mud with their little thumbs. Isn't that cute? Raccoons are cute. Somebody tag Raccoon and tell him he's cute. I like this picture. It's so I'd like water reflecting. While going, I wanted to take a picture from the other side. So I walked through off the trail, which there isn't really much of a trail down there, into an area that's very muddy. And I slipped and fell, and the picture wasn't even good. Anyways, oh no, oh god, oh, I posted a picture of my thighs again and they're covered in mud. Oh no, how did that happen? Oh no, how did I do that again? Anyways, look, it's a kitty cat. Oh, isn't she cute? Isn't she the most precious little kitty you've ever seen? Go back? Go back where? To this? I didn't think it was that good of a picture. I mean, if you really want to see it so badly, Eclipse, I guess I'll linger on it a bit longer. Whoa, look at that, his thighs. Now look at the water, it peak. It's honestly, I really like this one. I don't think this is actually a good picture, but I really like it. Yeah. Whoa, okay, so if you look really closely, there's a woodpecker there. See it? I could hear this woodpecker for a while. There it is. You guys like woodpeckers? You guys want to see my pecker? My woodpecker that I saw? Woodpecker. Here's some cool light that I saw one time. And then I think this is the very last one. Yep. This is it. This is the last picture. At least from my previous two phones. I will copy the photos from my current phone and show them off, but there's a lot less, you know, so like that'll just be like a little thing where I'll be like, oh, check out these cool little pictures. And they'll be recent too, so they'll be even more helpful for doxing me. Aren't you guys excited? Well, did everyone enjoy the pictures that I spent like 4 or 5 hours sorting through today? Please tell me you guys liked them. I worked so hard. I saw like 10. It was great. Well, you could always watch the VOD, Keeper. Yeah, that was nice. I thank you. I hope you did like them. I know a lot of them were very bad, but I thought it might be like, you know, a nice vector for telling some relevant stories. Mm-mm. What was your favorite photo? This is the pop quiz. If you pick the wrong one or don't have one, you owe me 1 gifted sub. I wasn't exactly excited about the idea of doxing you, though. Vector, Despicable Me reference? Feet, obviously. Thighs. Yeah, you missed feet earlier, Keeper. I accidentally posted a picture of my feet in there. It's fucked up. How did that happen? It's okay. It was obscured by water, though. And it was an old picture. I really liked the one with the thing that was so obviously neat. Whoa, is that Minlo? What's up, Minlo? How have you been? Minlo is a cool friend. SMH my head. The one with the 3-pixel baby bird, of course. Yeah, that one is great. I love 3-pixel baby birds. It's nighttime, so I changed it to nighttime. I didn't see any, so here's my punishment. No, it was a joke. Don't do it. No, don't. I mean, if you insist, but don't do it. Don't see some. Oh, that was Loki talking. I think I did a pretty good job considering how tired I was today. It's not too difficult to just like show off pictures and share stories. Well, you were 25% of the way to completing your sub goal. Why does it say that? It didn't even say you did a sub. Why is it not showing it? If someone gifted, if you did gift a sub or buy a sub, thank you though. Was that you, Minlo? Why is it hiding it? It's not showing up in the feed. I primed? Okay, it's supposed to show those. Well, thank you so much for the prime. They gave 3, but it didn't say. Really? XDX easy secret. But I bet you I can go look in the stream manager on the actual website. It won't show me wrong. No, it still doesn't show here either. Twitch is fucked up right now. Oh, you thought you saw 3? Well, Ricky. Thank you for the prime, Menlo. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone here is doing as well as they can. Times are tough with how pricey everything is. So never feel obligated to subscribe or do bits or anything. I'm alive, which is pretty cool. Yeah, sometimes that's like all we can do. Menlo actually gifted 20 subs? Why are you lying, Ricky? Why would you do that to poor Menlo? Alright, Ricky, since you're lying, you owe us 20 gifted subs. No, don't donate your life savings to me. It'll go towards bad things. Like, I finally got paid Twitch, and over 2/3 of it went to paying off debts which I did need to, and I still have to renew my license, which I'm gonna try to do tomorrow. I'm gonna try to shower tonight. And oh, how could you do this to me? How could you make me bald? You monster. You gifted 6 towels? Thank you for the water. No, don't donate your debt to me. I have enough. I have enough that I'm not going to pay back because I'm based. I gave 20 subs to the barber to shave your head? No. Sorry, I'm just admiring this head. I think it looks kind of nice. I could have done that for free. True. I forgot what I was saying again. Oh, I remember. I was venting a little bit. Nice head, thank you. I want nice head. So anyways, most of what I earned in quotation marks, went towards debts. Eki finally got paid for working on Loki. W Eki. And then I did treat myself a tiny little bit. I got that steak burrito from Taco Bell for $3 and an energy drink. Tomorrow I'm renewing my license finally because it's been expired for like a month. And I don't know what. I'll probably try to save the rest and be responsible. Looks at the camera. Like, you know that I'm gonna shut up this money somehow. It's Ben. It's Ben. That's about it. I didn't prepare anything else. I could theoretically play Hollow Knight Silk Song, but Silk Song-a-thon 2 is coming up. So I might just save it all for then. Don't use it on Goon Towels when they can be subbed to you. I won't. Who should I raid today, you guys? Who are we gonna raid? Song, Eggy, Michi, Tang, Julie. I don't think I've raided Julie before. We should raid Julie. Her art is so cool. Also, I don't know if it's still like that, but when you raid her, the emote she used show off on screen. So everyone everyone just spam the smug emote and X T-Rex. Okay? That's this one. And then this one. And then I think both of those are actually sub emotes, so you can also do the heart if you don't. Yeah. Oh wait, nope. See ya, Amber. Have a good one. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed the pictures. Yeah, I copy that one. Okay. Okay, I did it. I'm the best. All right, rating in 3, 2, 1, go.